Y'all need to stop asking people when they having kids, because that is a little annoying. To me, it's like they just regular girls like me, like, you know, they just happen to fall in love and have a baby with a rapper. I'm sorry. I might get canceled before I blow up. Rihanna just a baby mama now. Like, I'm sorry. Y'all, if you're new here, hey, how you doing? If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Alicia, and first of all, let's start off by saying how it is currently 76 degrees in New York. Well, in New Jersey. That's why I live in New Jersey. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get in the habit of saying New Jersey, but I'm a New Yorker at heart. So actually, you know what? I need to put some lip gloss on because my lips is looking... Okay, much better. It's like 76 degrees currently. It's about to be 2 o'clock. I'm gonna try to make this video quick because Armand Wiggins is about to go live and I need tea, honey. I love me some Armand Wiggins. If you don't know, then you know. But yeah, so I know I said I was gonna upload every week. The Mercury retrograde has been kicking your girl's ass. Also, second part, I have been studying for my placement exam because announcement, your girl is going back to college in fall, so I'm super hype about that because I have not been to school in 10 years, 11. I'm trying to cope with the fact that I'm 29 now. So I haven't been to school since I was 19 when I dropped out of college. So I'm going back to school in the fall. I don't want to talk about like what I'm majoring in and stuff yet. I'm kind of on the fence with like 2 different majors, but also too, like I want to make a whole separate video about going back to school a later age because your girl is 29 now. So something you guys can look forward to because I will be talking about that and I'll be going through the process with you guys. But also I was studying for my placement exams for college because like I said, your girl hasn't been in school in like 11 years. So you think I remember geometry? You think I remember algebra? Child, listen. I was stressed out about this test because I really thought I was gonna fail. I was like, please. Because the first time when I went to college, I had took a year break from school. And the thing was, I'm a good student, but it's just, if I'm not like currently in it, it's out of my mind. Out of sight, out of mind type of shit. So when I had took that break from school, when I turned 18 and I graduated, to when I turned 19 going on 20, when I went to college, I took that placement test. I did not study. I landed right in remedial math. And I was like, yo, I cannot do that this time because unfortunately, your girl's not eligible for a loan or anything at this point in time. So I will be paying for school out of pocket. And I was like, remedial classes, they don't count towards your major. So I was like, I have to pass this test. So I kind of put YouTube on the back burner just in that aspect because I did have, I was studying like almost every day for this exam. But it paid off. Because listen, your girl ain't got to take remedial math, period. So I'm so happy about that. So I just wanted to share that real quick because I know I said I was going to post every week. It's been almost like 2 weeks by the time this goes up. Please don't beat me up, y'all. I will be posting more consistently. So yeah, so I was studying for my placement exam. But that's not even what we're talking about today. I just wanted to share the good news today because I'm in a good mood. The sun is shining. I'm about to go outside in a little bit. Today, I've been wanting to do this type of video for like a long time. I wanted to do an unpopular opinion. It's gonna cover a lot of subjects, but if you leave a comment down below, I will do a part 2 that's more extensive. I just wanted to come on real quick, share my good news about my placement test, and also do like my unpopular opinions about like semi-current events. Also, just as a disclaimer, these are just opinions, which are like buttholes. Everybody has one. So I just don't want nobody coming in my comments like, girl, because I don't care what anyone, like, this is my channel, this is my opinion. Like I said, opinions are subjective to the person. I'm just telling you what I think about certain subjects because I do want to lean into more commentary like videos. So I feel like this is a good way to start that. So let's just start. Okay, first unpopular opinion. Will Smith should not have smacked that man. Why did he smack Chris Rock at an award show? He did not need to do that. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was entertaining. It gave a lot of shock value, but he really shouldn't have done that. I grew up on like Eddie Murphy Raw, Richard Pryor, even Chappelle's Show, Charlie Murphy, goddamn Dave Chappelle himself. I grew up with that era of comedy where nothing was off limits. Nothing was off limits, like at all. Like, especially if you were yourself in the limelight or an entertainer, nothing was off limits. So I grew up in that era. Like, so I don't want to say today's people are too sensitive, but we are in a sense more sensitive society now where it's like you can't get away with saying certain things. And I'm not saying Chris Rock was right, because from what I've seen, he did kind of target Jada, like even in the past before when she boycotted the Grammys. I mean the Oscars, whatever. I don't care about none of them mayonnaise people award shows anyways. But I understand that, but I just feel like a slap wasn't needed. He could have, if you would have just sat in his seat and just talked smack back, then I would have been cool with that. Because it's like, all right, you took up for your wife, okay, this, that, the third, you went back and forth. But to get up out your seat and walk down that long stage, slap the man, and then walk back, flipping your jacket, doing the goddamn Omarion, no, like, that's like, come on, we gotta draw the line somewhere. I definitely feel like, you know, I also do feel like it kind of happened because it was a buildup of things, because Will Smith has been getting his ass cut for like 5 years now, but still it's not okay. So my second unpopular opinion, I might get some flack for this, but is that DaniLeigh deserves empathy. Not sympathy, empathy. And I like this whole big thing with her and the baby. They goddamn he done put her out the house and with the baby. That was just horrible, disgusting. You know, I know a lot of people weren't feeling her after that whole yellow bone what he want. Yellow bone what he want. That was horrible. That was terrible. Like, I'm not condoning that. But I feel like it didn't come from a place. I feel like she was just trying to come at the other baby mother. Like, I don't know. I just have mixed emotions about it, but not emotions because I really don't care about these people. But I'm saying, like, I just feel like she shouldn't have. I just feel like she's a woman also, and she had just had a child. So I feel like, you know, we could be empathetic to her in that aspect. No, I don't listen to her music anymore. Because of that whole yellow bone thing. I just like, it's like, how are you that diluted? Like, you are Dominican, you damn near black. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But it's like, you know, she does deserve some empathy in that aspect, like as being like a woman, because it's a lot of single mothers out here. It's a lot of niggas walking out, women with children. I'm just saying she deserves empathy from like just being a woman in love with a man that ain't shit. Point of view. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, plastic surgery. I want to be very careful with my wording here, but I just feel like, okay, so I've always been pro do whatever you want with your body. Like, it's your body, your prerogative, your choice. So in that aspect, I feel like plastic surgery is fine. Like, I'm cool with the BBLs, with the nose jobs, the eye lifts, with the chin surgeries, with the tuck, the lipo, all of that. I'm cool with that. I just feel like, though, everyone looks the same. Everyone looks the same now. Like, everyone looks the same, and it's starting to get a little scary. And I formulated this opinion too by watching one of Chalma Chat's videos, Queen Chalma. And I was thinking, because he was like, why does everyone have the same face? And I'm like, yeah, why does everyone have the same face? Like, everyone has these slanted eyes and like these high cheekbones and the lips is doing dead. Well, not exactly like that, but you know, something like that. And I'm just like, I'm cool with plastic surgery. I just want people to get it for the right reasons. I want them to also know the risk involved. There was also a young woman, I forgot her age, to be honest, because I didn't even research the story before I even, actually, you know what, let me go and look up this story real quick. It was like a super sad story. I remember watching this on the news with Mike. Yeah, there was this 31-year-old woman from Indianapolis, Shakari Terry. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. She died after getting 2 procedures, a Brazilian butt lift and a tummy tuck in the Dominican Republic. And basically she like had some pain afterwards. She couldn't move or breathe on her own after, and died a week after. So yeah, it was like a whole thing with the doctor. He had like multiple cases of this before, which he should have been, dismissed for malpractice. But that's also the thing too. Like, I just want people to be safe. Like, if you're gonna get plastic surgery, there's nothing wrong with that. We all have insecurities. Do you see this fupa? Me and this fupa be talking to each other. I hate this fupa, but I also don't feel like working out. So me and the fupa have become friends. But what I'm saying is, we all have insecurities and we all have things we want to change. You know, rest in peace to that woman, Shakari Williams. I'm sorry, I'm looking at her sister's name is Williams. But Shakari Terry, rest in peace to her. But that's the thing. Like, I don't have an issue with plastic surgery. I just want people to be safe. I want them to like thoroughly research where you're going, you know, if any cases has happened, you know, something similar to this, because basically like she was stuck in the Dominican Republic because she was supposed to have a recovery there, and she died like a week after the procedure. But technically she had already had like an arm reduction a few weeks before. I think it was like a few weeks or a few months before, and when she had it, they told her not to have any procedures for at least a year. But like 6 months later, she went for the procedure in the Dominican Republic. So I'm guessing it's like due to possibly to complications from that too, being that she had 2 major surgeries within such a short amount of time. But yeah, just be thorough, you know, get second opinions, third opinions, do whatever you need to do. But it's like, if you're gonna do it, just be thorough with it, pay the extra. And and it's the most dangerous way is to go out of the country, because if something happens to you, they're not gonna expedite you back home. And you know, that's kind of tough to be somewhere where it's not your home and you can't, like, there's not really anything you could do. So I just want people to be safe in that aspect. There's nothing wrong with it. Even though people are starting to look alike, it's a little scary at this point, but just, you know, guys, be safe. That's it. My next unpopular opinion. I just need people to stop paying attention to what these IG models say and do. I'm just gonna use, for example, Ari and Jada. People like idolize these people. They feel like they are, I don't know, it's just a weird thing. Like, to me, it's like they just regular girls like me. Like, you know, they just happen to fall in love and have a baby with a rapper. I'm sorry. They are also businesswomen. They are influencers. I respect them in that aspect. But people are like going like to extreme things, saying like, oh, Ari is supporting domestic violence and blah, blah. Why do you care what she supports? Like, she's not here for that. Like, they're not here to be the spokespeople of goddamn womanhood. Like, they're here to get their money and go. Like, I just don't understand how people like stop looking up to these people. Like, that's the thing. Like, even with like influencers and stuff, like, it would be different if it was an influencer, right, that would make videos about domestic violence, the things they've been through and all of that stuff, and then they went on the interviews saying like they supported, they want a guy to pull a gun out on them and all that stuff, then that's different. That's reason for an uproar. But these girls, like, we don't look to them for that. We look for them for the little bit of fashions that they have and to be cute, and that's it. Like, why are y'all even taking what these women say serious? Like, I don't know. That's just. I'm just not going to even get into that. It's unpopular opinion. y'all really. I might get canceled before I blow up. Rihanna just a baby mama now. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but like, Rihanna just a baby mama now. Like, now she's just like a regular girl to me. Like, I don't know. Like, not that she's a regular girl, because she is, like, you know, she's very accomplished. Like, she's done a lot in a short amount of time she's been on this earth. But, like, why you let that man get you pregnant and just... But she's happy, though, so, you know, but that's just an unpopular opinion for me. Like, Rihanna, she went through all of the things to just be the A$AP Rocky baby mother. Like, or maybe he's just her baby daddy. I'm gonna just leave that there. I ain't gonna say nothing else, because I don't want the Fenty Navy to come at me. Also, speaking of babies and having babies, I'm gonna need people to stop having kids if they broke. I just wanted to say it. Stop having kids if you broke. Because you know what? Like, and I understand, like, I don't have children, but I don't have children because I'm broke. Like, most of America right now. I grew up hard. Like, I grew up in the struggle, right? And I watched my parents struggle to be able to take care of me, right? I feel like even coming from something like that, the most selfish thing you can do is be broke and bring a child into this world. I always said I would not. I always promised myself, like, I'm not having a kid until I'm financially stable enough and I have the emotional capacity to do so. And that's another thing too. Stop having kids if y'all not healed from y'all shit. Please. If y'all, I understand, like, there's this whole process, this whole thought process of like, oh, I'm gonna grow with the child. We're gonna grow together. No, you need to be at a mental state where you can handle having a child. Having children is not just like, that's not a light thing. Like, that's huge. You bringing a person into this world, and the way you raise them is gonna mold them into the person that they're gonna be. So I just feel like people take having kids too lightly nowadays. And I just want people to stop having kids if they broke, number one, because that's selfish. Hear me out here. My thing is, especially if you grew up in the struggle, you know what it's like to struggle. Why would you want to have kids and you don't have anything to give them? I want to have a child when I'm at the financial state where I can not have to work most of my days, and I can be able to be home with my child and help take care of my child and help raise my child. Until I'm at that point, I'm not having kids, because I feel like I want to be the best mom that I can be to them. That's just my personal thing. Some women are super moms. They're able to. Me, I'm not like that. I like to focus on one thing, and then so I need to be able to fully focus my attention on that. Also, another unpopular opinion, y'all need to stop asking people when they're having kids, because that is a little annoying. I'm just to say, like, someone that's been in a long-term relationship, like me and my boyfriend have been together for 7.5 years. And one of the first things that people always say, especially if they see us together, like, oh, when y'all having babies? Like, none of your fucking business. Are you gonna fucking pay for their daycare, goddamn schooling, and motherfucking diapers and wipes and all of that shit? No, you're just gonna bring a gift to the baby shower and then be done with it. Mind your fucking business. Stop fucking clocking women's ovaries. Like, dead ass. Like, that shit is so fucking annoying. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's really, like, pent up stuff, because it's like, the first thing people say, and especially, like, for me, it's like family members that do that. Like, that shit is a little annoying to me. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. And if y'all watching this, like, I mean this in the least offensive way, but it is annoying, because it's like, why are you clocking my ovaries? And who's to say I can't have children? Now you dredging that up for me. Stop worrying about when women is gonna have kids. Having a child does not. Also, on to my next unpopular opinion. I'm glad that we had this segue. Having a child does not define your womanhood. Okay? It's not the end all and be all. Just because someone has been in a relationship for an extended amount of time, or whatever the case is, that does not mean that they need to have kids. Me and Mike are okay. We love each other. We are in love. And you don't need to have a kid to make a relationship. Also, like, that, I'm sorry, I just went on a tangent, but another unpopular opinion, and this was actually inspired by my actual placement test for college. So when I took my placement test, I had to do the English portion first. So there was this quote by this man named so there was this quote from this book called Learned Optimism by Martin E.P. Seligman, right? I remember most of it. Like, so he was basically saying that it's better to be realistic than optimistic. And I really like the quote because I could relate to it in a lot of things. That's why your girl, let me tell you, so on the scale, all right, so the graded system is from 1 to 8. This is off topic, but I just wanted to share this. The graded system from 1 to 8 for the essay. Your girl got a 7. That's all I gotta say. Your girl got a 7. But anyways, the quote basically was saying that as opposed to having a happy-go-lucky perspective, you know, a realistic perspective can help you to advance and also decide when something is not for you and be able to walk away and focus your energies on things that, you know, that can better help you, basically, essentially. And the first question, the question for the essay was, is it better to be realistic or optimistic? And my unpopular opinion, it is better to be realistic. There, I said it. It's better to be realistic. Of course, you know, in certain situations, it's like we have to be optimistic because there's not really anything we can do. But for more often than not, most cases, you should want to be realistic. Like, you should want to be realistic. Like, if you take a test on Monday and you ain't studied at all, you could be optimistic and say, oh, well, I'll probably pass anyway. But being realistic, when you learned about the test, you could have studied to better prepare yourself so that you can pass the test. So that is, I think that's my last one, actually, guys. Oh, I do have one more unpopular opinion. The Migos breaking up might not be that bad. It might be a good thing. I'm just saying. I feel like they've been the Migos for so long. Like, we need something new. We don't need that, if you know what I mean. So I don't think them breaking up. I mean, I hope that it's not any like personal thing, because I know I did read something that they were like unfollowing each other and stuff. And you know, I don't really read too much into what celebrities do, but you know, I'll be glimpsing for the tea a little bit. Like, just like y'all come here to glimpse for my tea. We right here, I know. So, but I think it's time for them to like move on to at least to like solo projects for each of them. Like, so that they can shine more. Because they always said that Quavo is like the leader, the head honcho, the huncho. But it's like, groups are played out now. If you're not BTS, groups are played. Well, let me not say that, because Cool Kids did just drop an album. My best friend sent this to me. Hey girl, Tima. So I'm gonna go listen to that. But more, for the most part, that's why they ain't make an album in like 20 years, because groups is kind of played now. So I don't know. I feel like Migos separating wouldn't be that bad. Like, I remember when Offset made his own album, and it was good. I liked his album. I liked it more than I liked the thing that Takeoff did. I think it was Takeoff that did an album with Metro Boomin. I liked Offset's probably the most out of any of their solo projects. Well, I like some of Quavo stuff, because he makes stuff you can party to, but Offset's, he can rap. Like, I think he's the best rapper out of the group. And I don't think them splitting up would be that bad, because I would love to hear another album for Offset. I'm just putting it out there. That's gonna wrap it up for now, because I gotta catch Armand, because I need to see him. He's Armand. I'm not gonna talk about it. But anyways, guys, I gotta go because I want to catch Armand show. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for the little mini hiatus, but your girl's trying to better herself. She's trying to make some more money. She's trying to elevate. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Everyone that stops and watches a video of mine. Appreciate y'all. Always. Just, you know, make sure you know the vibes. Comment, like, subscribe, turn your bell on, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.